Okay everyone, in this video I will show you how to do the experiment regarding the lung volumes and capacities. If you checked the lab already, you would know that there are 6 different lung volumes and capacities that we need to learn. However, with the balloon experiment, we are not able to do all of them. Unfortunately, we will not be able to do the most important one of them, which is the tidal volume. And the tidal volume, as you know, is the amount of air that you would breathe in and out under normal condition. Like now, like I'm talking to you, that's my normal breath. The same if you are sitting and watching this video, that's your normal breath. However, we will do other lung volumes and capacities, at least we will do 3. Before we start, I need you to get the balloon, blow it a little bit, and on it draw a line on its thermoflux. This line, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but this line we will use it as a reference. So always you are going to measure the thermoflux of the balloon on that line. So this will give you a consistency on your experiment, especially that every one of these measurements you are going to do it 3 times, and then you will take the mean of these measurements. Okay, and also I said you would need a Taylor measuring tape. If you don't have it, you would use any rope or any shoe lace, for example. You will put it around it and then measure the length on a ruler. The first volume we are going to do is the inspiratory reserve volume. And the inspiratory reserve volume is the amount of air that you can inhale forcefully above the tidal volume. Okay, so you will take a breath, normally breath, then you will hold it, and then you will take more breath. Okay, so that's the inspiratory reserve volume. To make it work, what we are going to do, we'll take a breath, hold it, then bend, and when we raise up, we will take that deep breath. Then we will blow it up in the balloon. Now, and this is the trick. In the balloon, when we blow it up, you will stop when you feel that that is your normal breath. You don't want to force more air into the balloon. Okay? So once you feel that all of that air is out, that's when you stop. So let's try it. Let's try it. Taking normal breath, hold it. That is in the balloon. That is my inspiratory reserve volume. So to make it easy for the measurement, I'm going to just type it up like this. If you have another person to measure it with, that would be good. Then I will take my measuring tape. I will use the centimeters, and I will wrap it along the line. So this is around 59. Okay, this is around 59. And this should represent around 3,200 milliliter of air if we are doing this experiment in a clinic setting. The second volume we are going to do is the expiratory reserve volume, which is the opposite of the inspiratory reserve volume. With the expiratory reserve volume, again, you will take a normal breath in and out, and then once you exhale, you will stop, no more breath in, but you will try to force air out of your lung. So you'll take normal breath, then you'll stop and blow out, and you will blow it in the balloon. You might bend down when you are exhaling into the balloon, or you just doing it as a standing. That is the expiratory reserve volume. I cannot, if we stop there, I cannot take any more air out of my lungs. All of that air is trapped in the balloon, and I can measure it. And of course, it should, obviously, it's less, way less than the 59 or 60 that we saw earlier. I think it was 59. So do the measurement. Oops. So this is around 44. Okay, so my expiratory reserve volume made the thermoflux of the balloon is around 44. And in volume numbers, this is around 1200 millimeter of volume. Oh, sorry, milliliter of volume. Then the last one we are going to do is the vital capacity. And the vital capacity is the amount of air that you would take in and out forcefully. Okay? So this is kind of the amount of air that you have control over your lungs. What do you mean by control? That you can take it in and you can take it out. Okay? So to do this, you will take deep breath. You will bend down, take deep breath when you are raising up, and then blow it all into the balloon. But now you will not stop at your normal breath. No, you will take it even more. So you will squeeze your lungs to get as much as you can air out of them. Okay? So I will bend. That's my vital capacity. So this should be more than 60, assuming that I'm healthy in my lungs. One thing you need to be careful when you are doing this is not to squeeze the balloon, because this will affect your measurement. So it's better if there is someone else would help you doing it. That would be much better. So we are talking around 65. Okay, so we're talking about 65 centimeter of vital capacity. That's the amount of air that I should have control over my lungs. Now, if this was done in a clinic using the spirometer, the vital capacity number should be the inspiratory reserve number plus the tidal volume plus the expiratory reserve number. But in the balloon, this is not an ideal experiment, so I don't think the number would add up. But the concept, this is the purpose of this experiment, is to get the concept and visualize these lung volumes and capacity. If you have a question, you can post it in the forum or you can send me. Good luck.